Hey everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I know I swore I was not going to do any coasters for a while because I wanted to get to my Temu stuff, but it's been killing me to wonder if I can mix three colors together with no white in a geode coaster. So I'm going to mix this green color, Rainbow Green by Eye Candy, this purple indigo by Techaroos. I'll link everything below. And this blue one. And I'm not going to do any white in this one. So I'm going to mix up. These each hold 4 ounces, but I don't want to fill them because I know I'm going to top coat them with a clear coat, and it's easiest to do it inside the mold because we always use the top of the Geo coaster most of the time. If the bottom comes out good, we could always do the bottom with a clear coat as well. So I'm only going to put, so this would be 12 ounces. I'm going to mix up 10. I'm going to save half in clear. And then I will mix these 3 colors in those cups. I'll let you know how much I mix. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and figure it out that way because the outside one would need a little bit more than the inside one. So I don't want to do them in equal amounts. I'm not going to puddle pour it. Actually, I will puddle pour one and see the difference. Okay, cool. I'm glad we worked that out together. Okay, I'm going to mix up some resin. Okay, I split up my colors. Aren't they so pretty? So pretty. I didn't really measure. I left 5 clear, like I said. This one's got more, the purple, since it's going on the outer edge. And these have just a little bit less because with the puddle pour, it's going to be a little bit different ratios. So that's why I did that. My inspiration for these were this wild peacocks I saw. If you watched my video on my channel from Memorial Day, we went to this park, which I didn't even know. I live in Southwest Florida. I had no idea that we have wild peacocks, but there were a bunch of them there, and their tails were so beautiful with these colors in them. And I'm like, I'm making something with those colors. And then I'm like, let's see if we could do this geode coaster. If this works, guys, this opens up a whole new game for coasters because I always do one color and white. That's it. That's all I've ever done. The other day I did do a couple colors and it did work out. So I'm just going to start pouring here instead of talking. And 2 of them, I'm going to do these top 2 the way I normally do them. And then that bottom one, I'm going to puddle pour it and see what happens with that. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to get these evenly poured that way because I have nothing to gauge the puddle pour on. Probably a little more. And this one. I hope they come out good. I just never tried multiple colors. I don't know why. All right, so that is about half. I think I only need about a third left. So we'll put a little more in here. And this one, I'm just going to dump the rest in the center. Make sure you scrape your cups. We don't want to waste any. There's a lot left in here. I will wipe that drip unless I just pour over it instead. If you get drips like that, you always want to kind of wipe them because you don't know what the other side's going to end up being like. And if that one drip screws it up, you're going to be upset you didn't wipe it. All right, next color, I'm going to go in with the blue. Make sure your micas, now I don't measure my micas. I just go till I can't see the stick. But make sure you mix them super well because you don't want the powder being like raw powder in there. Okay, so 1/3 of this. I would like to put something in the center, but if it starts closing in with all this color, I have a feeling we won't be seeing the center, so I'm not too hopeful about putting any kind of silver leaf or glass shards or anything in these because I highly doubt you're going to see the center with all this color. And let's see, just a little bit more. Okay, now the rest I'm going to put into the center. And scrape the cup. Oh man, I got some in the purple. There, I fixed it. Okay. And now the green. I'm so excited to see this. I really hope this works. I hope it works and I'm not wasting all these resin. It's probably going to close, but I try not to let that center close. I like to pour the clear in there, but it doesn't really make a difference at this point because there's so much color being poured into here. And the only thing I do want to make sure is I get them all poured about equally so I can have the same kind of clear coat on top of them. All right, guys, all that's left is, let me spray them with alcohol, get some of these bubbles out. I've got 5 ounces of clear in here. I'm just going to, like I said, pour it until it's about equal. The only thing is, make it as center as you can, or you're going to end up turning them into flowers like I've done in the past. If they don't come out center, then I salvage it by swirling it. So just get eye level and see which ones need more. They're all about even, so I'm going to go ahead and just pour a little bit more in each one, and that leaves enough space for a top coat. I would do a time lapse for you, but unfortunately, I can't leave my phone that long tonight. So you're going to have to be surprised tomorrow. I'm excited. I hope they work. I really am. So I spray mine with alcohol to pop bubbles. So do that. You can torch, you can use a lighter, whatever you feel comfortable with. Look at that one. That's already moving. I'm so excited. These are going to be so pretty. I hope they're going to be so pretty. Now, if I do notice that I can see something in the middle, I will come back and get the camera on and throw something in the center. But if I see they're closing too much, then I'm not going to bother with that. All right, guys. See you in a bit. So I decided to get this light blue foil, and I will link the foil. I got like 1,000 sheets for 20 bucks or even less than that on Amazon, all different colors. So I'm losing a lot of my blues, but they are moving nicely. This one's going to have probably a clear center, this one not so much. So I'm just going to take my foil, kind of rip it up a little bit, but I'm just going to stick it in the center of them. Because if this one has a clear center and the rest don't, then I want something in there. Probably not the best way to do it, guys. But I've done it like this before and it worked out okay because I've already cleaned my container. And if you want to know how I clean my containers in like a minute, there's like a 1.5-minute video in my description on how I do it so quickly, especially for the new ones who are just starting resin. You don't have to leave those things sit overnight. You can clean them out in just a minute and use them again right away. But the best way to do the foil is to mix it up in your leftover or intentionally mixing in clear resin. But being that I didn't save any resin, this is the next best way for me. But look at those striations. I'm loving the puddle pour. I don't even know if you're going to see a difference. This has only been about 5 minutes since I shut the camera off, so they are moving beautifully. All right. And if they're sticking out, it's okay because we are going over it with a clear coat. And if you don't see them, it's okay too. It's not a big deal. Be right back. Hey guys, they are all done and they look amazing. I put the top coat on. So these are not completely cured. It's not been overnight, but it's been since this morning. So probably about, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours. I'm going to get them out of the mold. The only thing I do notice, the puddle pour gives all 3 colors a little bit better. You could see the blue around the edge of this one that you can't see on the other ones. So I think next time I will just do puddle pour because it came out great. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I knew the back wouldn't be anything spectacular, but the fronts are gorgeous. This one has a little see-through spot because of the clear getting poured in the center, which is good. That's what you kind of want on the Geode. How do you like that one? Give me some color ideas in the comments, guys. Give me some color combinations to try. So here's the difference between the two. Which one do you like better? The ring pour or the puddle pour? Yeah, I wouldn't say they're reversible or anything, but oh, one little piece. Oh, there it comes. And this last one, and then I'm going to trim them with my gold paint pen. And they will be done as most of you know, if you're new to my channel, I do sell my demos at cost plus shipping. If you can use these or know of anybody who would love them for a gift, email me at the email in my description page and let me know which one you're thinking of. And yeah, I'll get you the cost to make these, and then I will check shipping to your area. I'm just going to use my Deco Color Premium Prime Primo pen. I love this thing. I will put that in my description as well. It's got a nice chisel tip. And I'm just going to do one, and then I'll do the rest off camera and get you some end photos. There we go. So it is still soft. Like I said, it's not been 24 hours, so be very gentle if you're not going to be patient, but I recommend your patience since you're not making a video, wanting to get the video out. I also want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos, and for all of you that have already subscribed. You are very appreciated. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It really would help me out tremendously. Also, leave a comment or give me a thumbs up. All of those things help out. There we go. So basically, I just put half the tip on the edge to get that. It looks really good. And I'm going to probably, let's see, I'm going to do the sides another time when I can grab this side. I don't want to leave a fingerprint here. So I'm going to do that later, and I will get you some photos in the end. Thank you guys for coming in today. You guys have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.